Last session, the protectors of Silver Dollar City returned from the Indian Point fungal zone with a small family of survivors of the old Bella Vista community, Adam Guthrie and his two kids, Ruthie and Caleb. The family has been in quarantine for the past 24 hours or so, during which time you all have gotten some intel on what's been going on in Bella Vista. Adam says that there are a little more than 50 survivors being used as cattle by the invading vampires who had taken over the subdivision and Bella Vista Estate. There are supposedly somewhere close to 25 vampires and familiars or ghouls lording over the community, and the human food source is quickly dwindling. The group has made the decision to scout out Bella Vista from the nearby peninsula called Crystal Cove, a place where very few have crossed in recent months, a place where folks have been known to go missing. At this point, you all have loaded up on weapons and equipment and deciding to make your trek early in the morning. But before you go, your community leader, Sergeant Gabe Rivers, wants to have a word with you.
Nah.
And he kind of gathers you guys kind of in what everybody kind of considers to be like the town square there in Silver Dollar City. And he says, "Hey, folks, listen, before y'all head out, I want to talk to you for just a minute. Smokey and Eliza have given me the rundown on Bella Vista, and I've had a chance to talk to Mr. Guthrie and his kids. I spoke to a few members of the city council, and while we agree there's a need to do what we can to try to save the folks of the Bella Vista community, we are a little concerned about y'all going in half-cocked. Now, Eliza says y'all are planning on scouting the area from Crystal Cove. Said something about Sookie seeing a couple of shacks and trailers up there with fire pits burning. Is that right, Asher?
Yep, that's right.
Well, we all know there's been stories of folks going missing up in them hills. Now, I know y'all are good at what you do, but whatever you do heading up in that direction, I need you to proceed with caution. There's no telling what you might find up there. Now, all that being said, Crystal Cove would really be a boon for SDC. Fortunately, we have the Million Mile View outpost just across the way, but up on the cove, there's an even higher point that we could use to our advantage. Now, obviously, you've seen that you've got a clear view of Bella Vista from that point with Sookie flying over, but if we could claim the cove as our own, that'd give us a much better view of Branson itself, and maybe provide us with better intel on what's going on inside the city walls, giving us the ability perhaps to prepare a little sooner should there be dangers uprising from hell on earth. So here's what I propose. I want you to go on ahead and do what you were planning to do. But you know how Eliza likes to split the party, and in this particular case, I think it actually might play to our advantage. I'm going to take Eliza and Smokey over to the Eagle's Nest, along with Becca and Jake. We're going to take a boat out into the Finger and scout the coastline under Bella Vista Estate while you guys get the bird's eye view from Crystal Cove. At this point, I want to make sure that we've got a clear shot into Bella Vista before we make any moves, which means you may need to clear out the cove first. So while this is an intel gathering mission first and foremost, I need y'all to be on the lookout for whatever dangers might lie in between the cove and the subdivision. and if necessary, deal with the situation accordingly. And once that's done, I say we regroup back here and we can concoct a plan for getting those people out. Y'all are good at what you do, but 25 vamps might put you into a situation you might not be able to get out of.
But if we don't take care of them while they're sleeping today, that gives them the opportunity to come to us to look for the people that broke out from there.
Well, I can't argue with that. That's true. But are we sure they know where they are? We don't.
He's got a point. Besides, not that we want to bring trouble, but we're
I
trouble.
guess,
Well, the numbers would be on our side.
yeah, they were in that basement for a couple days, so I guess it's possible they don't know where they are.
And going up on that hill, I think the idea that y'all concocted, I think, is a good one. But I think just going up and looking during the daytime may not be enough. It might be good to just camp out up there overnight, see what the activity is at nighttime, because if we do go in during the day and then we get caught at night, we probably need to know what we're up against in the evening.
Fair enough.
Yep. Makes sense.
Can't argue with that.
I could argue with that, but I won't.
No, put in your 2 cents, Simone.
No, that's okay.
More intelligent never hurt anybody.
All right. Well, if there's no naysayers, I'll let y'all get to it. Like I said, I'll take Smokey and Eliza. We'll head out on the lake and see what we can see from there, and then we'll report back here in about 24 hours. Does that sound good to y'all?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Be careful out there as always.
Okay, before we leave, a quick question. I noticed I've been healed up from the long rest, which is awesome. But since we're back in camp, can I reload up on pistol rounds while we're here? Okay.
Yeah, I would certainly do that before you head out. Yeah.
Didn't know if I had to straight up declare that now, or if that had been done or something like that. I'll go ahead and awesome. There we go. All right.
All right. I'll pull up the Ozark map here, just so you guys can see the lay of the land again. If you kind of scroll in a little bit, you can see where Silver Dollar City is, and then Crystal Cove right down in here, and then Bella Vista just a little bit further down south. So you can't get in real tight on this, but you can kind of see this little area here that I've kind of mapped out in kind of a reddish kind of tint. This upper portion up here would be where the subdivision is. And then right about where the pin actually hits is where you would find the Bella Vista Estate. So when Eliza and Smokey and their group get on the boat, they're going to have to come down in here and come around into the cove here to kind of get a good look at that. But you guys, your viewpoint that Suki found was roughly right in about this area right here.
Were we able to get enough bicycles for the 4 of us?
I would think so.
Gentlemen, lady, are we ready to wander outside? Go for a little bike ride?
Yeah. Let's do it. Do I get a little horn, a little bell? No.
Ting, ting, ting.
Ting, ting, ting.
If he does have one, I walk over, pull a screwdriver out of my pocket.
You don't think that's good for a stealth mission?
Paul's just shittily sighing. His knees are not down for this, but he knows it has to be done.
Maybe you guys have a tandem bike.
No.
All right, so that being the case, then I'll have each of you roll a vehicles roll.
You go, Asher.
Ooh,
Wow.
Asher.
Jeez.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
All over the
Max.
place. Yeah. Doing little willies and everything. Woo.
Mhm. You can have your little bell.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. So it's a group roll. So you guys travel from Silver Dollar City. There's kind of a straight shot from where you are into Crystal Cove. Um, this road that kind of leads from the parking lot right here cuts down into Crystal Cove right here. And then there's a little bit of an intersection that kind of leads off kind of towards Bella Vista. So it goes up the hill uh, up into this area right in here. So it's kind of the high point is just below the pin right there.
Just head towards the high point, I think. We'll take a. Are we seeing anything weird, feeling anything weird?
You can make a perception check.
I probably am not.
All right, so we got a 12, 21, 22, and 16. What you do feel is a pretty heavy sense of trepidation as you guys are heading up the hill into Crystal Cove. The land itself is kind of nestled among rolling hills overlooking the Table Rock Lake. And it emerges from depths of a thick, all-encompassing foliage. This kind of solitary road that leads from the north to the south is thick with dense vegetation, and it's kind of a narrow lifeline just cutting from that north to south area there. There's another road that kind of cuts in through from the rough direction of Branson that takes you down to the far tip of that peninsula as well. And as you guys are kind of rolling through that area on your bikes with that perception check, you are alerted to some kind of far off distant sound, and it is the sound of what seems to be a human male screaming in pain.
Can we tell? I mean, is this coming from the direction of Bella Vista, or can we tell what direction it's coming from?
As you are coming in, you're roughly about where the pin is located right now. So right at the tip of the pin right here. And it seems to be coming from the east. So not from Bella Vista. And
Okay.
Bella Vista is from this vantage point right now. You can't see it just yet. And yeah, that would be so far that if there was somebody screaming down there, you probably wouldn't hear it.
Not that far. I just meant like from that barrel, but east. That question. That's okay. So,
which one of us is the stealthiest?
Not the old.
I got a +8 on stealth.
Okay, that would probably be you. I'm feeling trapped. So either the three of us could possibly go in and Asher stay back hidden to monitor things, or Asher and or we split into two. What do you think?
Is anybody else sneaky?
I just got a +2.
Oh, okay.
+3.
And a -1 with my bad knee. What might I mean, if you're sensing a trap, I can sense undead up to 240 feet. So if there might be anything trying to lure us in that direction, that might at least get some sense of what's ahead of us.
I don't think it would be that it's daytime, so I don't think it'd be the vampires. I'm thinking it's just mercenaries or something like that.
And there are undead, though, that walk around during the day.
Yeah, pish.
When you said trap, I thought of the most dangerous game and how maybe this man has fallen into a trap and
It's
needs
very
help.
possible. That's very possible. But
What
it
kind of a
also could,
scream was it?
Sounded a scream in pain.
Pain. Okay.
Do I believe the scream? Could it be fake?
He certainly seems to be. I mean, you can certainly roll an insight check.
Sure. Let's see how much. I don't think my insight's very good though, but let's why not? Nope, I'm not great. I totally believe it. Either way.
Well, you know what? I asked, so let me roll 2.
yeah.
Slightly better.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
Mine sucks.
Yeah, let me throw it out.
I'm rolling like I did last night, Chris. Sunday night. Lord. Spider
about
must have had a bad night.
As far as all of you can kind of tell, I mean, it certainly sounds like somebody is hurt and potentially being hurt. For those of you that made the rolls.
Well, I hate to be the voice of reason and to be callous, but can we really take on a hurt person right now with what we're doing?
Papa sighs and says, I've said it before. Not everything is our business.
I hate to leave somebody out here, but sounds like he's already hurt. But he's got a lot of air in his lungs, that's for sure.
Well, if it's not the undead that have got him, he's putting out a call that's going to draw some trouble.
It's true. Damn it.
That might be advantageous. Again, not to be callous.
I don't know. I'm torn.
Me
Maybe.
too.
What if I just try to sneak close enough to get a gauge of what's going on? What do you think? And then if you hear me screaming, then you know.
I'm okay with that.
Don't draw unwanted attention.
I'm okay with that.
I go, I am not in pain. Let's. I'll try. I have to try.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to sneak my way over there.
You've got that telepathic link set up with Papa, don't forget, so we can communicate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and how far does that go? I forget.
Let me double check here real quick. Telepathy. 2,000 feet. 2,000 foot radius.
2,000. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, you can certainly situate yourself far enough behind him to make that work.
Yeah, it's only the 60-foot radius combined is for somebody who I don't have a link with or doesn't want this to happen, but the for bonded members of the team. So yeah, that's why I was double checking.
Bonded.
All right, Marks, I've pulled Asher to a map here. So I'm gonna have you first roll your stealth roll. Oh no.
Wow. Do I have any inspiration?
I think you do have inspiration marked on your sheet, so you can burn it.
I think I should in this case.
I think it might be wise. Just don't roll a 2 again.
I forgot what is that. Just a reroll on this, or okay? Let's try that. At normal, right?
Yep. The same roll.
Oh my god, this is not the week to be playing.
What is the chance of that?
But it's 10.
1 in 20.
It's 10. It's not awful.
It's not terrible, right? If nobody's really looking.
So you do make your way through the woods, and you find a little dirt road that kind of juts off of the main road, and it goes back pretty far, and it's completely overgrown. It doesn't look like there's been any vehicles that have passed through here for years. from the look of it. But these screams are kind of ongoing as you're making your way through the woods. And as you're drawn into the heart of this disturbance, you kind of come across this tableau that looks a little familiar to you. This is that open area that Suki had flown over, that has kind of the shacks and trailers. And now that you're close up on it and you can see it a little bit better, this whole area is just in the midst of decay. You spot one of the fire barrels that you saw from the air, flickering off in the distance, casting long, grotesque shadows that dance upon the desolation of this area. As you get closer, you can smell a scent of death, decay, and perhaps a little bit of charred meat. Now it's
cannibals.
There's one big structure that stands alone, or stands kind of in the center of this area. And you can see that.
Which direction am I approaching this place?
You are coming in basically from the west into this area. So you're kind of heading east. So up in this map would be east.
Can I tell where the screams are coming from? Which
building? Make a perception check.
All right, 16.
16.
Yep.
It seems to be coming from like above, like beyond the larger house. That's kind of obscuring your view from where you are currently. Larger house is a bit of a macabre relic, and it's a decaying testament to the horrors that are likely to have unfolded within. Seems like it would have been built in about the 1920s. It's kind of a shotgun style home, and it's completely weathered. It looks like maybe at some point years ago it had maybe a bit of a whitewash to it, but almost all the paint has now kind of peeled off of it. And off to the side over here is where you see that kind of barrel, that's lit in fire. So obviously someone is here, and with the screams going on behind the house, you would imagine they are probably holed up somewhere back behind.
All right. So like over here somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm telepathically telling him about this. And do I see any signs of... Are there any vehicles anywhere?
No vehicles.
No vehicles.
And I mean, this looks like a big, giant, almost junkyard for the most part. There's just
any signs of target practice on anything. So I know somebody's camped their guns, practicing shooting junk, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the areas, anywhere there's wood, I mean, there's bullet holes, there's shotgun shell holes. I mean, yeah. I mean, this place has been lit up at some point.
So what do you guys think? How close is this to the cove that we're trying to go to?
You probably got about another maybe 15-minute ride to get to the vantage point where you can actually see into Bella Vista. I mean, you're in Crystal Cove, right?
Oh, we're in the cove.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they did say they wanted us to scout out potential danger too, right? Because we didn't want to get surprised by somebody. Right. So I don't know, guys. There's some potential danger here.
Well scouted. Get back here.
Okay. I'm gonna back off, trying to memorize, how this map looks, or what I saw, and entry points especially that
Mhm.
we can come in from, and work my way back.
All
Yeah.
right.
This is something we'll report to town council, or let's put it like this: if 6 of us going in against 25 in the middle of the day wasn't a good idea, 4 of us going again against unknown, not a great idea. Let's call it for now.
Fine, like I said, it's not like we can take on somebody that's hurt right now with what we want to do.
Okay, how do you feel about it, Simone?
I don't know. These times have changed me.
I know it's dangerous to be a hero this time.
Well, I used to live in the city, and we didn't know our neighbors, even though we lived right on top of each other. But now sometimes we have to rely on people. And I hate it that, I hate to walk away from someone in pain.
How about we do one more thing? How about I have Suki fly over some trees, up north or something, like past that blind spot, and see what might be over that blind spot.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Maybe they'll give me a better idea to judge the situation.
All right. So you send her up and over. Well, actually, you've got. Don't you have control of Suki? Can you move her where you want her to go?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Well, we're both linked, I think.
Oh, are you? Okay. Well,
Just ignore me flying along.
I'll
with
ignore you.
I was thinking like fly around here. Whoops. Let's imagine there's some trees or something over here, or whatever's over here, and kind of rest around with some cover, not just right out in the open. And right wherever I was pointing there. I lost control.
I missed you.
Yeah, let me try to.
Oh, there you are. I see.
Oh, hey.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, solo. All right, just to make that arc a little bit more further north, though. I imagine I was up over here somewhere.
Gotcha. Okay. So you send Suki flying kind of over this little shack right up in here. And as you're flying over there, you can tell the screams are certainly coming from that shack.
Oh, they're in that shack.
Mm-hmm.
It's how big? How many people could fit in that shack?
Doesn't look like too many. 2, maybe 3.
So if he's not alone, there's not too many people in that shack, at least.
And I'll have you make a perception check there as well. All right. 15. That the ground outside that shack, outside the door leading in there, is wet and dark. There is blood that has pooled outside that shack.
Okay.
Healthy.
All right.
Seeing Asher.
What'd you say?
What are you seeing?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Let me communicate what I'm seeing. So they probably either left this person hanging or something, bleeding out, or there's at most 1 or 2 other individuals in there, if they're even human, of course. Because it's a pretty small shack, lots of blood. I don't know.
Now, are you still down in that lower area down there?
Me?
When you moved Suki, it moved you up as well. Are you still down kind of in this area down here?
I mean, I'm wherever I was originally supposed to be.
All right. Yeah. So I'll bring you back down there then. Put you about right in here.
Okay.
Simone, you gonna be able to sleep tonight if we don't help this man?
What's the size of the fight? Does this look like one lone nut?
On paper, looks like might be just him in there. Might be 1 or 2 other people. Could be people hidden in the junkyard.
Yeah, I think we'd have to sneak and kind of glance in these buildings. We either have to sneak and go directly to get him out and sneak him out, or we need to kind of sneak around and see if there's people in these buildings or not before they surprise us.
I know it's not a popular opinion, but sometimes it's people's time to die.
And while you're telepathically communicating to the rest of the team, Asher, you hear like what sounds like a little piece of metal, like maybe a metal cup or a plate or something like that kind of falls over in this area here, kind of behind that fire pit, right around that corner there.
No. I think somebody just might saw me.
Well, that kind of changes things then, doesn't it?
Shit.
Get off my bike, kick down the stand, settle it, make sure it's nice and sturdy. Shall we?
Papa takes out his concealed pistol and is like, let's go.
And I'll trudge off towards where Asher went.
All right. If you want to make another stealth roll for everybody, then coming up there, we'll take a group roll here.
Ooh, 17.
My map is a little slow to load, not letting me access my...
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. We said we're doing stealth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With my knees. It's about right.
All right.
Damn knees.
So we got 17, 12, and 8. All right. You guys are able to come up into this area. Now you can kind of see the scene as it's laid out.
Which way are we coming in?
From
where we are down on the bottom?
You should be down there at the bottom, yeah, with Asher. Let me get rid of our extras here because they're not with us. So you can see the kind of shotgun style house directly in front of you right here, with a little shed off to the side. And what Asher was talking about was a little bit further off, back behind the house. And I don't know if you can even see it from your vantage point there, but it's in the, if you're looking at the map like it's north, south, east, west, it would be in the upper northeast corner.
Lovely. Okay.
And that sound that Asher heard was right over in this area, right in here.
Duck down behind whatever that is, rather than stand here out in the open.
Yeah, same. Right behind this table here.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Not die.
And those wails and screams are just persistent from behind there. And he's kind of saying, like, please, God, please, just let me go. Come on, please. What do you want? What do you want from us? Come on.
But I'll kind of work my way around stealthily as I can, and then try to silently scuttle over to this building to try to work my way around over to this side of the building to see if I can see anything.
Gotcha.
Let me know if you want me to roll anything.
Not just yet.
Are there any windows facing us?
From that big house? There is a window okay, so here's your front door to the house right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a window right in here, right next to the front door, just off to the left. All right, Richard, you were back here, correct? Before you moved to that corner of the house, right? Oh, he left.
Well, real quick, while we're
Mhm.
making him a question about this little area here. This is where that sound came from. This
From behind there, yeah. Mhm.
behind. Okay, this area though, kind of, is that visible to us, or is this like a wall here? Is there a door, a window? Is any of
This is an open area right in here, yeah. So you just see that kind of fire pit. Now it's walled off next to the house, so this is a little outjut from the house right in here.
Okay.
And then there's like another walled in area here that has like some tools and maybe canned food and stuff on it right here.
All right, cool.
But yeah, from your vantage point, you can see inside that little cove for sure. All right, Richard, I had to move you back there just for a moment because when you paused at the shack, oh, he can't hear me. All right. Richard, I had to move you back just a little bit because when you paused there at the shack, you heard something move inside that shack that you are kind of hiding behind. So right after that happens, the wall that you are leaning up against bursts open, and a pair of hands reach out through the wood and attempt to grab a hold of you.
You interrupted an angry cannibal pooping. That's what's happening.
Right? All right, so he's going to make a grappling attack on you. And got a 14. What's your defense? Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I left. My defense is 14.
14. All right, so he just gets it. So you are now grappled with two arms that have just exploded through the side of the shed, and you're being pulled towards the shed itself. So you're kind of pinned in between the arms and the shed. And you can hear the wood cracking behind your back as you're being hugged from behind.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative.
Jesus.
I have advantage on initiative, right?
Do you?
Yes, because I've got fast reflexes.
Okay. All right. All right. So Asher, you got a 24. So you are first up. You heard the cracking of wood from back around the side of that shed. You can't see Richard from the vantage point where you are at currently, but you definitely heard that noise. It was really loud.
Can I get over there for one round? It's
I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, close anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
Real fast, dash over there, or run over there.
Now there is a door right here to that shed that is slightly ajar.
I guess I'll try to go through that and bust in with my axe ready. What do I see?
All right, so you go in, and the shed is, just filled with junk, but most of it is like farm implements, and everything in there is extremely sharp and rusty.
No.
And
didn't get my shots. Oh no.
At the back of the shed, with his arms through the wood, is a towering figure. His lean and muscular frame is contorted, by the malevolence that flows through his veins. He's got long, ratty black hair, matted with a grotesque amalgamation of grime and blood, cascading in disheveled strands. And it's hard to see from your vantage point, but the most unsettling feature is his face. A single large red eye stares out from a canvas of decayed flesh, framed by a grotesque, toothy grimace, and the lips have almost rotted completely away. His torso is cloaked in a tattered brown leather vest, worn with the signs of untold atrocities. And the hilt of a knife juts forth from his right shoulder, seemingly like a gruesome relic of his violent legacy. Right next to him is a baseball bat adorned with cruel circular saw blades.
Ew.
Is he using it, or is just
no? He's got it sitting beside him right now, and I'll show you a little picture of this fella here momentarily.
Oops.
This is what this beauty looks like.
He's had a rough life.
Yeah.
Don't do meth, kids.
Brush your teeth.
Go to the eye doctor?
Use moisturizer.
All right, so now that you see this big hulking figure inside here, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll start. I'm gonna take my tomahawk and start chopping away at its upper body.
All right.
Because I see it's grabbed him, right?
It's grabbing something through there for sure. Yeah.
Either way, it's making too much noise. And it does have that poison. I don't know if it even speaks or not, but it should, in theory, it might silence it if it does want to speak. All right, let me try that. I mean, are we technically flanking him? If no, I'm teasing.
Huh. Well, yeah. Okay, technically, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Good. I'm glad I said that. It's the advantage.
23 definitely hits.
All right. Let me
Yeah.
roll for damage. 8.
Okay.
My slash. I'm a kick. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, this character, I get 2 attacks, and then with one of those attacks, I get a bonus hand-to-hand attack with martial arts. So, right?
Yep.
I think. Okay. So I'm
think
gonna do
that's
it.
right.
So I'm gonna slash, and let me just go ahead and do my slashes first, and then I'll throw a leg kick or something.
All right.
Sweep the leg.
19 hits.
All right.
7. Okay.
And then I'm going to throw a leg kick.
10 misses.
Yeah. And then I don't know if I don't think this thing's undead or not, but if poison or whatever, the power for this poison that silences things works or not, it would be a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, got it. 16, you said?
15.
15. All right.
And so it should be silenced and take 1d4 poison if it's not immune to poison.
1d4. Go ahead and roll your 1d4 then.
All right. 1.
Okay.
All right, cool. At least it shouldn't shout out in theory. If
Right.
it's even going to. Even if it even talks, who knows what it's
I can't imagine it's got anything interesting to say.
Okay, Richard. It does not release its grasp on you.
Okay.
So
How
you
is
are
it?
still
How is it grasping me? Is it got me in a bear hug, or is
bear
it?
hugged. Yeah, and you're pinned up against the back wall.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you're probably about 6 inches up off the ground.
Gotcha. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do. Wow. I'm gonna bring up my legs and try to get them. Can I get them to where I can push off the wood of the building?
You
To
can
try to
certainly
break
try.
his grasp.
Yep. So it'll be a strength
Gotcha.
or athletics.
Did not do that.
Okay.
Okay, so since I did not do that, I do get 2 attacks.
Okay.
If you consider that one an attack. I am going to pull out the shurikens, and I'm going to. He's got me in a bear hug. I'm going to bring them up to try to capture him right underneath at the elbows and with both arms.
Do that at disadvantage because you trying to just get the shuriken out is going to be really tough with because he's kind of got your upper arms kind of pinned. 10, that does not hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you are able to get it out, but you just can't quite make purchase with it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then, as a bonus action, I'm going to go into flowing stance, which gives me a +2 to my defense, and I gain advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so now it's Jeb's turn. Jeb is now going to attempt to pull you through the shed and into and basically launch you into Asher. You got a 16. Does that beat your defense?
My defense is now 16.
16. All right. So he rips you through. You're going to take. You take 7 points of damage from all the shards of wood that kind of pierce you as you're getting pulled in.
Gotcha.
And then he launches you at Asher. And I'll have both of you guys make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I have advantage on now. I got a 15.
13. 15. All right. All right, so that's going to be another 1d4. That's another 7 points of damage. So 7 to Richard, 7 to Asher. And then he reaches over and grabs that bat and then takes a swipe at Asher.
Oh, I should have took his bat.
What bat?
I got No, I didn't get it.
All right, he got an 11, so I don't think that beats your defense, correct? So he takes a swing and whiffs. So you just duck, like when you get hit by Richard. It's enough to kind of throw you off balance to where you kind of just barely duck underneath that bat as he comes in for the swipe. So from Jeb.
When I chopped at his back and stuff, did it do any damage? Did he bleed or anything?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can.
Yeah, he's got a little damage.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, I guess I can see his damage there. Okay, cool.
All right, Simone.
Okay. Since Straker's been pulled through the wood, I'm guessing I'm going to treat that as an entrance.
Sure.
And go in there.
Right. Now, it's just Richard, I'm going to move you and kind of put you over here next to Asher since he threw you.
Fine.
Now we can team up against him.
I'll throw you at him.
This feels a little like flanking too. So I have got the right tool at hand. You said there's a bunch of sharp stuff in there. And so I don't know if I even need to be opportunistic about the right tool, because there's probably a nasty, rusty awl or some sharp, pokey thing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I just need something at hand to wrap around it so I don't do myself any damage, because I'm just going to try to run him through with it.
Yeah, there's plenty of sharp things to kind of grab hold of here. So I don't even know that you need to spend any points to do the right tool. You've got plenty of stuff that you can just grab. You said like an awl is kind of what you're looking for, so a smaller handheld object, right?
I want it to go all the way through him.
Oh, all the way through him. Okay, so you need something a little larger then, right?
See.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we can find here. Pull your character sheet up and I'll drop something in for you here.
Okay.
And this will be the first thing that, you can just reach out and grab, okay? That seems like it's big. All right, there is a machete hanging on the wall.
Okay.
So I've just dropped that onto your sheet, and now you can use that. Got a 13, that actually hits. And did you roll that at advantage? Not that it matters.
I did not.
Yeah, because you are flanking, so that would be at advantage. But you got a 13, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Well, let her roll again. She could get a crit.
Oh, that's true. You can roll again.
What?
You can roll again, and if you get a critical, then you'll do double damage.
Roll the attack again
Mhm.
at normal or advantage this time?
Normal this time.
Hey.
Ooh, close.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that she didn't.
Sorry. Dirty 20.
Not
I
a
just
dirty 20.
twisted it a little.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage on that. 3. All right.
These things.
All right, so you hit him in the side, like lower side, just above his hip, and catch him. And if he could scream, he would, but he opens his mouth and nothing comes out.
Nothing but halitosis.
Nothing but halitosis.
You see a tongue in there, Simone?
Yeah, there's a tongue.
Perception.
It's black. Let's see here. And so from Simone, then we're going to go to Papaw.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hold on, Papaw.
Yes.
What is your passive perception?
It is 19.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh,
I'm
so
going to
whatever.
try something here and see. Well, it doesn't matter, because what you see, you hear all this kerfuffle going on behind you here at the shed. You turn around, and then from behind you, you hear some more cracking of wood, very similar to the back of the shed when Richard got bear hugged, and coming from where that barrel is that's got the fire.
Yeah. Oh,
The whole
God.
wall crashes down, and the fire barrel gets kicked forward, and you see another something gigantic thing coming through the opening in that wall, and this is Myrtle.
No.
Somewhat of a mirror image of the of Jeb, but just without the glowing red eye, and his mouth and nose have completely just rotted to almost nothing. So it's just basically toothless, kind of bony jaw in his mouth, and he's kind of clad in like leather and has these like what look to be like nails just coming out of his shoulders, and he is running towards you.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Okay. Let's try something I haven't had an opportunity to do yet. I'm gonna try as he's coming at me. I'm gonna try the glimpse of death and give him an insight into his very probably soon to be demise. But if he fails it, it'll completely just stun him for a couple rounds where he's just overcome with the vision of his own demise.
Cool.
The only thing I want to make sure I have right about this before I do it. It says after I roll it, if I'm successful with it, because there's two enemies. Or is the other one within 30 feet of me, or is it just the one coming at me? If they're both within 30 feet of me, I got to roll a 12. But if it's just the one,
all enemies around you in a 30-foot radius. Yes.
Okay, so I got to get a 12. Okay, but if I do that, when it says Wisdom saving throw. The check for him to avoid it is my insight plus proficiency. Is that the +9 plus my plus proficiency? So 12. Is that the right?
Wisdom saving throw the DC of your wisdom insight plus proficiency. Okay, so what your insight is a +9.
Right.
And then +3. So 9, 10, 11, 12.
It is 12. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was right about my interpretation of that. So yeah, that's what we do. And so I have to roll the insight. Okay, so mine's just a regular insight check, which is it's got to be at least 12. So do that. Normal. I think I hit it.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, so we're looking for 12.
Boom!
That's an 11. All right, you got him. And then the other guy, is he within 30?
Is he? That's what I wasn't sure
I think
of.
so.
I think he is, but if he's not, then I only had to get an 11 anyway.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, he's out of range, dude, just by 5 feet.
That's okay, as long as I can stun.
Let's get the actual ruler out and just see for sure. Oh, no. Well, now you got to be on you.
There you go.
On you. 35, yeah.
Okay, that's okay. As long as I can stop the one coming at me for a minute.
All right. And then what's the effect on him then?
So my understanding here, let me pull it back up just super quick. Yeah, so basically stunned until the end of the next turn, overcome with vision of his demise.
Got it. All right, so he comes running through there, and he's booking it, man. And he happens to have a chainsaw in his hand, and he's tugging on that thing as he's going. And he gets to just the other side of that table that you're on, and he stops cold and drops to his knees, and the chainsaw, he's still got it in his hand and it's running, but it falls down to his side, and it's basically just kicking up dirt off to his side.
Awesome.
Grab his chainsaw.
Yeah.
Do you have any more actions, or was that it for you?
Okay, I'm a little stuck on from us playing Marvel the other night. Remind me how multiple actions works here, because I get the attack action, but then let's see, I got bonus actions, but I don't think any of the.
I don't think that you've got. Oh, you've got advanced combat training. So once during your turn, when you take the attack action, you can make 2 attacks as a part of that action. So Glimpse of Death is an attack action, so you can make a second action.
Then in that case, we're going to move where I can. No, I don't want to exit. I didn't tell you I wanted to exit. Thank you. There we go. We're just going to go like that. I've got that concealed carry still in my hand, and we're just going to point blank this thing in the face.
Well, don't point blank him because that'll be a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. All right.
But as long as you got at least 10 feet between you, then you're fine.
Okay, good deal. All right. I did not know that, and didn't know that was a thing you could actually call. I was just... Okay. So yeah, we got 10 feet. Oh, there's the wall.
Now, if you do two-handed, you'll do extra damage.
Okay. Oh, all right. I will, but when I clicked that, everything just went gray and disappeared.
Oh, are you kidding? God dang it.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's reloading.
Okay.
There it came back. Okay. That was weird. That's never happened before, but it came back.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do two-handed then, since I don't have anything else in my hands anyway. Roll two-handed attack. Oh shit. Well,
well, you know what, though? Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to let you roll that again on normal, because that probably should be at advantage because he is no longer in motion and stationary.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's give that one more shot. Come on, Papa. Get to aiming better. That'll do.
Let's see if that does it. It does. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Is that damage? Yep, normal. Cool.
8. All righty. Okay. So you hit him in the gut, and he flinches, kind of almost barely reacts to it because his mind is just on fire right now with that image of death now that is flowing through his mind. So I'm going to mark him stunned, if I can figure out which one that is.
Burning.
Burning, but that's good. At least I got a mark on him just to know that he's stunned. All right. And I think that takes us back up to the top. Suki can act if you want her to. I don't know that she can do too much, but I think she's got an attack, like I think a claw attack, I think, or something.
No, I think I just want
Taking
Suki,
talons. Yeah.
if I can, have Suki just let me know if sees any other movement coming our way.
Got
Is
it.
that cool?
Yep. All right, so we come back up to Asher then.
All right. I'm gonna axe kick.
Axe kick. Axe kick.
All right, let's see if I can catch him off guard here. I'm assuming these are normal, right? Because we're facing in front of him.
No, you're flanking because you got
Okay.
someone on the opposite side there.
Okay, well I'll roll. Well, I rolled terribly, so I'll roll again. Let's see if that does better.
Yep, hits.
All right. Let's roll for damage. That's 8.
Okay.
And that's 1 axe, 1 kick. That's leg again. Jeez.
That hits.
Gotta get him.
And 8 damage. Wow.
Wow.
That's like almost max. Yeah. And then 1 more, followed up with another swirl round of my axe. Tomahawk. Does that hit?
Yep, it does.
All right, awesome. And 9.
Wow.
Nice.
There's a lot of damage for one round there.
It is.
Mhm.
All right, Richard.
All righty. Am I on my feet? Am I on the ground? What am I doing?
I would say that you are on the ground, but since you're not moving anywhere, you can,
I can
as a
stand
bonus
up.
action, get up. Yeah. Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. All righty. I will do that. Am I flanking him as well?
Yep.
Okay. I will, for my first attack, take my quarterstaff and bring it up between his legs. And that's a 23.
Is that the Kung Fu, like monkey grabs coconuts?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Does that hit?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And that does 9.
All right.
And then you've got acid damage on here. What do I have that's given acid damage?
I don't know. Hold on.
Your terrible breath.
It's very possible.
Acid damage on what?
My quarterstaff.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's probably a typo.
It's very possible. That just gives me 8 then.
Where do you see that?
It's you've got it on my sheet. You've got a +7, +1, and the +1 is acid damage.
Huh.
I don't remember doing anything to give me acid damage.
Does
Yeah,
it
I have no
have any
idea.
magic?
No.
Yeah, I have no idea how that got on there.
Okay. Well, just give him 8 then.
Okay.
And then since I took an attack, the second attack, I'm bringing it up and I'm going to whap him across the side of the head with it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yep, that hits.
that hits. Gotcha. All righty. That would be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
How hurt does he look?
He's feeling it. I mean, with those cuts that Asher hit him with, I mean, he is bleeding profusely. That smack up to the side of the skull opened up a wound there as well. So you guys are tearing this dude
Gotcha.
up.
Okay, so as a bonus action, then I'll do lightning strike, which is an unarmed attack. But where is that? I get something extra for melee. What? Thought I did. Oh, no worries. That's 21. Oh yeah, there it is. It's a D6 rather than a D4.
All right.
So 6.
6. All right. All right. And that does like an electrical damage, right? Or is that?
The +5 is from my levels. I
Okay.
get an extra point of damage for each level.
Got it.
For
Okay.
something.
All right. All right. So you punch him right in the neck with that last one. It is his turn now. And as a last ditch effort, he just takes the bat and swings at Richard first. Ooh, got a 10. I don't think that hits.
My defense is 14.
Oh, hold on. That's a reckless attack. So he gets advantage.
Okay.
Which means any attacks on him from here forward are also at advantage, but you guys are at advantage already. So 9. Okay. So his second attack is going to Asher. You got a 22 there.
Yeah, that
I'm
hits.
sorry, Asher.
And does 9.
All bad.
All right, so that one kind of cuts you across the chest with that strike. Simone, it's to you.
I imagine this is all very close quarters here,
Oh, yeah.
and I can probably reach out and touch him, right?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, but if I do that, it looks like I can curse him. And if he fails a wisdom saving throw, he'll be cursed.
All right. And what does the curse do? That has a disadvantage on attack rolls against you. While cursed, target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of his turns. If it fails, It wastes its action that turn doing nothing. And then your attacks and spells do an extra 1d8 damage to the target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I was thinking the first. Since he's just taken action, we've got some attacks coming his way. So if I choose the ability score that he would be rolling as saving throws toward knifing and bludgeoning and such, then I can bring down while cursed. He'll be disadvantaged on those. And the damage will do more damage, right?
It won't necessarily do more damage. No.
It will be more likely to connect.
It's possible, yes. If he chose like to dodge or something like that, then yes, yeah. But I tell you what, make a I was gonna say reason. We don't have reason. Make a perception check. Okay, this dude is hurting bad, and if you were to deliver a blow on him, very possibly you could take him out.
All right.
If
We're
it's
at the point where I just
solid blow.
Okay. I will I enjoy the chakram.
Mm-hmm.
The old chakram.
The old chakram.
Close quarters. Oh shoot, I did that normal instead of advantage.
Okay, roll again.
Okay.
That definitely hits. Oh, yeah, you're getting closer to that crit, but didn't quite get it. But that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 7. And guess what? He had 7 health points left. So you take the chakram and swing it at him. And at this point, with the damage that he's been taking, he's kind of been taken down to one knee. So he's a little bit more on your level. And as he comes down to that one knee, you take that chakram and swing it. And it cuts him in the back of the neck and severs his head. And it flaps forward. And it's just being held on by the flesh of his throat. And it just sends out just a torrent of gushing blood from the stump that is left.
I'm gonna whisper to them. Anybody want the bat? I want the bat.
It's all yours.
Right. You want the bat. Okay.
I'm gonna get the bat. It's a backup weapon in case I throw my tomahawk in the nutback. So.
All right, so here comes the bat. Did it appear on your sheet?
Saw bat. Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Myrtle's go. All he can do at this point is just unstun himself. So Papaw, it goes to you.
Okay. So I've got a plan. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 shots again, but I'm also, after I do that, I'm gonna do the bonus action of the divine light. Let's see if I can, because then he's not allowed to approach me. He'll be scared, hopefully. So yeah, we'll try to do damage and then try to keep him away from me for longer.
Mm-hmm.
Pull back up. There we go. Okay. So, all right, 2-handed on the shots. There we go. 2-handed attack.
All right, so that does not hit.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I see it now. All right. This one. There we go.
That hits. All right, 6 damage.
Okay. Now, what did... Oh, wait. I clicked on it instead of the actual thing I need to click. Oh no, it's just the enemies. I don't have to do anything there. Okay, each enemy that can see you must make a wisdom saving throw 8 plus my strength plus proficiency. Okay. So that is strength is plus 5 with the proficiency. So 13. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a 3.
That'll do.
All right, so he is frightened by you. And
End of
okay,
mine.
so yes, and just cannot approach. All right. So that was your turn. Okay, so Asher comes back up to you.
I guess I'll walk out, and as soon as I see like what's going on over here with this monster guy,
can I holler out, like, "Stay behind the light"?
Oh, is he glowing?
I've got divine light cast on him that actually clears up. If we had poor visibility issues, we wouldn't. So I mean, there's like literal light shining on him from me that causes him to not approach me. But he can approach you though. So if you go forward of me,
so maybe like right here be okay, I think.
There you go.
All right. So I'm gonna pull out my bow, and as I get ready, he says that to me, and so I back up to right there and shoot off. I guess two arrows, if that's cool.
Yep.
Get him.
Oh, that failed.
Yep.
That's a bad arrow. That one was good.
That one hits. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage there.
Oh, nice. That's a good shot.
13.
The first one goes wild, just flies off, and I hear some person in the background. Ow!
You get the Wilhelm scream. And was that it then for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. So up north of you guys at this point, the door to the cabin that is just up north bursts open.
Like the upper left corner?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And this crazed, short-looking female with this wild mane of black hair that looks like it's just covered in like ticks and maggots just comes rushing out of there with a pair of hedge clippers. And she says, Otis! Otis! Get your brothers! Otis, they're killing us!
Oh no.
And she comes running out and gets to about this point right here. And is coming after Papa and Asher. Richard.
Try to see the rest of you guys. Sneak attack.
We all heard that there's plenty more of these things, apparently.
Wait, you're muted again.
Damn it, hit the button. Yeah, so I will soaring crane technique, which doubles my movement so that I can get to her.
She's right outside, dude.
Well, yeah. Go around the hole that I was pulled through and come around behind her.
Gotcha. All right.
And then I will bop her on the head with my boomstick.
Yeah.
Does an 11 hit her?
Let me just double check that here. It does.
Oh, good. So that's 10.
Okay.
And then I will, since I got her attention, I will, as my second attack, I will bop her on the head with my boomstick again. And that's a 17, so I imagine that hits her too.
Definitely hits as well.
Ooh, 13 damage. Or 12 damage.
12, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will use as my bonus action this time. I am going to do flowing stance.
Okay.
So when these other bastards blow out of the building, my defense is 14 or 16.
All right. And Clint, if you, while we're moving on in the battle, if you want to pull open that quarterstaff and then take off that acid damage, if you go into edit mode, you should be able to go in there and take that out.
Gotcha.
I really don't know how that got in there.
I don't know.
All right. So after Richard, we go to Simone.
And I'm inside the shed,
Mm-hmm.
but going to take that machete again and run through the wood, through a chink in the shed,
Mm-hmm.
and into Lulame.
Okay.
Am I flanking?
Is flank, they have to be exactly like 180 degrees from the other person, correct, Marks?
I mean, I think traditionally, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So technically, no.
I mean, if she had like sneak attack, this would be a sneak
But
attack.
it is
right?
it is sneak attack, so
It
that
is
is advantage
sneaky.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think she'd see it coming. So
Mm-mm.
Well, I can go without it and see what happens.
No. You've got sneak attack, so you've got advantage.
Okay.
Likely has a concussion.
19 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
0.
How's that?
And I went right between the organs, right between the vital organs.
I think you have to do at least 1 point of damage. So,
Okay.
all right. So you just nick her on her arm there just a little bit. She's a little further than what you thought. Do you have another action?
How would I know?
Advanced combat training would give you another action if you have that, which I
Nope.
don't think you do. You got a bonus action in sense weakness. What does that do? Insight into target's defenses. You gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target next round. So I mean, you can claim that if you want.
Okay.
So yeah, I would do the sense weakness. That way, if you want to step out from there, or
Yeah.
at this point, you're not going to get a sneak attack, so you want to be able to have advantage on the next attack. So I would do the sense weakness.
Okay.
All right. Myrtle goes, and he cannot approach you. And Lulame is in the way of Straker. I think he is going to actually retreat. He's going to start running back from whence he came. So that area where the barrel got tossed is on fire, and he is going to actually run through the fire.
Oh, he's done. Okay.
And
Does
try
he
to go
catch-
back through that hole.
Does he catch on fire?
I'm gonna roll and do a dex saving throw and see if he is able to get through there.
So you did like turn undead almost.
Dum.
16. All right. So he runs through, and you guys can still see him as he's getting ready to jump through that hole. So if you've got range on him, it's possible you still might be able to hit him before he makes it through there. So it goes to Papaw.
Okay. And he's frightened until the end of this turn. So, I mean, because I was thinking I could like cast it again, but no, the end of the turn has to come before it's over anyway, right? Like I can't cast.
Let me look at that again. Body glows with power change. End of your next turn. Enemies frightened in this manner may not approach you and utilizing. Yeah, I would say that I mean, I don't see why you couldn't cast it again if you wanted to.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I don't see a reason not to, almost just to keep him away from us at the end of the term. But if he's running, you say he's actually, is he stuck where he is there, or is he trying to get through the hole?
Well, he's running, so I mean, he's got his back to you, and truthfully, at this point, he probably, and he's definitely out of 30 foot of range for you at this point. So even if you did try to cast it, it wouldn't work.
Okay, all right, just making sure he's not stalling and he's taking off.
Yeah, no, he's still going.
Then in that case, we'll turn attention to Lulu May. And let's. Okay. All right. I'm tired of taking that -1 on this concealed carry. So let's put that up. Pull the machete out, and we'll take a walk toward Lulu May there, and we'll just have us a little stab.
Okay.
Stab at her. Maybe. Please work. There we go. Okay. Oh God.
Yep. All right, so you take a swing at her, and it actually gets lodged in the side of the shed there instead. So it'll be a action for you to actually pull it out of the shed.
Well, let's do that then. Do I just use a strength or athletics or what?
Yeah, do a strength saving throw.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
There you go. All right, so you're able to pull it out.
All right, and then we'll just back up a step.
Well, if you back up, then that's an attack of opportunity.
Oh, it is? Okay, then we'll just stay her at and pray to God something happens to her before it gets to her.
All right. So Asher comes back to you. And I will say, Asher, at this point, Suki has spotted movement at this time coming out of the shed where the screaming was coming from. And you've got a figure now that is coming running out.
It's Otis.
And that's Otis.
Get your brothers, Otis.
I hope his brothers were named Jeb and Myrtle.
They were.
Or
I feel like this is the Beverly Hills Billy and Dead or something.
And
they hit gold, but it was cursed. All right.
There's Otis. He's got 2 glowing red eyes.
Ooh, he's the special one.
Looks like bone work that is protruding out of his back, kind of like
Doomsday.
Doomsday, yeah.
cool beard too.
Yeah. So if I do my parkour up here on the shed,
Mm-hmm.
would it be okay to shoot her from there?
Sure.
Okay. Do I get a high ground advantage?
Woohoo.
I don't know. You do in Baldur's Gate. I have no idea if you do. Actually.
Truthfully, I don't know if you do. I don't know the answer to
I
that.
don't really know. I don't know.
But with everybody around her, I'll give you the advantage on that.
That's true. I guess technically flanking or something. So one of us is flanking her. All right. Let me go ahead and shoot my compound bow, and also telepathically tell them that we got another one on the way from the north or whatever direction that is.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually,
That's a definite hit.
Okay. Ooh,
13.
Wow,
Look
that's
at
almost
that.
max.
All right, so you hit her in the temple, and it goes out through her cheek. and she falls down dead on the ground.
All right. Well, I got one more attack, so I'm gonna if I can see Otis. Can I see Otis from here? Elevated.
It's possible you might be able to make the leap over to the roof of the house.
And then potentially shoot from there.
Okay. It depends on, I guess, how far did you move to get on top?
It was 2 squares, I think.
Okay, so that's 10 feet. So 10, 5, 10, 15. No, you probably wouldn't make it.
Well, can I?
But you could jump down and probably end up 5, 10, 15, 20. You could end up about right in here or so, and then you'd be able to see him.
Would I be able to attack at that point, or is that used up on my movement action?
Well, move. I think the move is just a move, right? That's kind of a bonusy type action, right? You've got a move action and then your attacks, right?
Yeah. And I guess when you have 2 attacks, you can't use like one of those as a dash or anything, right?
Right.
Okay. I think I don't know. I don't have tough. I'm the most injured, I think, of everybody. So I think I'm gonna stay. I'm just gonna move a little bit more over here, and brace and be ready for when Otis comes around that corner. But I'm gonna telepathically let everybody know that something we got incoming.
Got it. All right, Richard.
So Lula May is dead.
Yeah.
And I hear Otis coming behind me.
Well, yeah, I would say you can hear him tromping back there. He's a pretty big dude.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Does he say anything? Is he like Otis? Otis.
Otis.
It's like Otis. It's like Hodor. Oh lordy, what to do?
He is screaming, "Mama, Mama!"
Alrighty, I will use the soaring crane technique and get in his face. Okay, it doesn't like me. Because with soaring, I ignore. I can jump over those, so I can get to him. Harmonious strike the bastard, which gives me an extra D6 with the quarterstaff.
That's psychic damage, right?
Right. Yeah, but I only rolled an 8 on the first one.
All right, that's a miss.
Okay, so I will do it again for my second attack. And I rolled a 7 on that one.
That's a miss too.
Gotcha. So I will go into blind stance.
And that adds +2 to your defense,
Plus to my
right?
defense, yes.
Okay.
And I gain advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Got it. All right, so he's got a sledgehammer.
Of course he does.
Yeah, of course he does.
Is this like a redneck alternate universe version of Hammer?
A hammer, right? Yeah. And he's going to take a swing at you with the hammer.
Of course he is.
25 to hit.
That's going to hit me. Oh,
11 damage.
That's rude.
All right, so he catches you in the side with that, and you hear a rib crack.
I didn't need that rib anyway.
And fortunately for you, he doesn't have a second attack, so that was it for him.
I was hoping he wouldn't.
Simone.
I can still see, if I move out of the shed down to about there, I can see Myrtle, right?
Yeah, he's in the process of jumping through that hole, so you might just be able to catch him just before he goes through.
I think I'll try to longbow Myrtle.
Okay. Hey, there's your critical that you've been
There we
searching for
go.
all
Nice.
night. So that definitely hits. Roll damage as a crit. I forget how that appears on your screen, but and that was with the critical.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So you hit him in the back as he goes through that hole and out of sight.
Nice.
All right. Comes back to Papaw.
Okay. Let's. I can't. I even. What is our? Let's see. Movement and dash. Movement. Where is it?
Dash would take you 60, so you could go 12 spaces.
So. But oh no, because the one is okay. So divine light's a bonus action, so I could dash and still do a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, then let's do that, and I think it'll let me go to.
Oh, no, wait, no, I'm sorry, you can't, because dash is a bonus action, right?
Oh, dash is a bonus. Okay, I thought dash was an action. Okay. All right, let's see then.
Wait, I don't have my book.
I think dash, at least in normal 5e, would take place. It's like gives you double movement, so it uses your move and an action.
So it's a move and an action, so you
In
can do a
5e
bonus.
it is,
Okay.
but you can. But there is some things that give you dash as a bonus action as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Dash and disengage.
Yeah.
Okay, so Frick, you can do
Okay.
your bonus action and dash.
Okay, cool. So now here's my new question:
Yep.
How do I get that this measuring stick to turn off now? I was looking.
If you just got to go up to the selection next to the person token on the token controls, and then there should be select tokens right next to that, the square. Click on that.
That took me my 30 feet, and then. All right, now can I do I have to go around this shit, or can I? Because I know Richard said something about I can't tell how tall it is. He said something about going over it. Do I?
Right, you do not have parkour, so you would have to go around it or have your distance.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go through it.
Okay, so it's 5 feet each way, right? Okay, all right. So I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can get to about there. That would put me in the distance to hit him with the divine light. And then if Richard can back the hill up, we might be able to help him here. Okay.
All right.
So let's go to there. Or wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, we'll hit the bonus action, Divine Light, which is, that's on you, I think. Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
13 on the wisdom saving. Yeah. Oh, god damn.
17.
He is now not scared of me and has advantage attacks against me.
No, okay.
Lovely.
All right, Asher. Oh, I gotta move Myrtle real quick. You go ahead.
I guess because if I dash up on this roof, oh, wait a minute. I guess I should see how far away this roof is. So I could use my parkour to get up this corner, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I should do. I'm a parkour over there. Well, let me place it though. So I'm colliding with a wall. There's no walls for me. I'm parkour man. I don't know how you want to do that. If you want me to just, oh man, I can't move anywhere.
Here, I can get you up there.
Okay. Just in that corner there.
Right.
And
there.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'll shoot off. I'll try to shoot off a couple rounds at Otis from there.
All right. Yeah, Foundry walls are not friendly to people that can parkour because it'll just block you.
All right. I believe that hit.
Yep.
And 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Let me try again. Did that hit?
It does.
And 11 more. 20 points
So
total.
20. All right. Okay. Richard. Mute.
We're gonna hap at him again. I gotta figure out how to get this robot vacuum earlier. Anyway.
If it makes you feel better, I can't hear it. So
Okay, that's good because it's like right next to my feet right now, so that's good. Yeah. And 16 hit him.
does.
Okay, and then so it's 9, and then 4 points of psychic.
Okay.
And then I will whap him again as my second action. An 18.
That hits.
And that's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, rather than go into my soaring crane, I am going to use my quickness to disengage as a bonus action, which does not create an attack of opportunity because I am a skirmisher. So if I hit an opponent with a melee attack, they cannot make an opportunity attack against me until the start of my next turn.
Cool.
So I am going to come over here next to Papa so I can kind of protect him if something happens.
All right. Otis, you whacked him a couple of times, boom, boom, and he takes the hammer, and you're running away, and he just launches it and throws it at you.
Okay.
Yeesh. 15.
Yikes. We need to go back to the camp, guys.
Back to the head. Where's Smokey when you need him?
I know.
Yeah, that healing comes in handy, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Simone.
I am wondering if how much of an investigation can I do over here at the door to see if there's a route through this structure?
Make a either investigation or perception check.
I will do perception.
Hey, look at that. All right, so inside here, you can see the interior walls just reveal like a nightmarish theater of the macabre. Grimy, rotting walls are adorned with faded, peeling wallpaper. Memories of happier past are now mired in decay. There's plenty of more rusted implements of torture, chains, hooks dangling ominously from the rafters, and tattered, bloodstained drapes concealing the horrors that lurk within. Every creaking floorboard and rustling curtain seems to whisper the secrets of the atrocities that have unfolded here. The very air is heavy with foreboding and a suffocating dread that gnaws at the edges of your sanity. Inside here, there are several piles of body parts, bones, blood, and gore just covering this area. And it looks like there is a dining room table there that is filled with plates of just bloody meat. Hello, Quincy. Directly across from you, though, right in this area right here, is the back door. So you've got a straight shot that would take you through there.
Okay. I'm going to take that shot straight through there.
And that would be a dash action for you.
Okay.
So you move, I think you're already in a dash, I think, from where you were. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You move 40, so you can go 10, 20. So you can get in the middle of the room about right there. And I don't think you can move, so I'll have to move you because there's walls there. There you
Yeah, I definitely would be dashing to get out of there.
go. Yeah. All right. So that's going to come back to Myrtle, who ran around the other side of the house there, and he's coming around. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's positioned himself right behind Otis and is coming up on you guys. But that's the max he can move. Papaw.
Okay.
I just look at him. Did you kill this fucker? As I'm wiping blood off my brow from the sledgehammer hitting me in the head.
Yeah, so the best way for me to do that, especially with another one, Myrtle having found his way back, we're gonna put that machete up. I was gonna try to use it, but now that Myrtle's back, we're gonna get the pistol back out, I think. We're gonna get the pocket 38 out though, so I don't take that -1. We're gonna get the 38 out and do it. Make 2 attacks there, shooting at Otis.
That's a miss.
Of course it is. That's a little better.
There you go. That's a hit.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You just clipped him in the shoulder. Just nicked him.
Okay. Now, he's not scared of me anymore, but I find light again and try to make Myrtle still scared of us, right?
Yeah.
All right. He's got to get that.
And I mean, they're both within 30 feet, so it could affect both of them.
Okay. I didn't know if it would affect Otis since it failed once. I wasn't sure how that worked, but yeah, if it came both, then great.
So, wisdom. Normal. Yeah. Otis is he's not afraid of nothing.
Just not scared of shit.
Myrtle
has not wised up.
Is that 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he once again stops in his tracks as soon as he sees you.
You don't like me much.
And I think that brings us back to Asher.
All right, I'm gonna try to pump some arrows at Otis.
Get him.
Let's see, take him out maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
24 definitely hits.
And 10 points damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Man, so close.
It's getting there.
Oh, critical.
Oh, critical. That'll probably do it.
Don't know if I need a critical.
Unless you roll 2 1s.
16.
All right.
Shoot him right in the head.
Yep. Shoot him right in his eyeball. And the lights go out.
good night, Otis.
You got any more?
Nope, that's all I can do for this
All
round.
right.
At least aim attacks, yeah.
Richard.
I just look at Papaw and go, really? And run towards Myrtle.
Why?
No second wind?
No, I don't have second wind.
No, everybody's got second wind.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can take second wind as a
Bonus
as an
action?
No, I think it's an action.
yeah, everybody gets second win once
Hmm.
for
How
for
do
long rest or whatever.
where is it?
Well, it's not on there. You just say I'm taking second wind, and then you can spend uh, as many hit dice or up to half your hit dice. I think. We
Okay.
just double check that and make sure.
I think it works like a short rest, right?
Hmm.
Drag your butt back over here.
Well, Myrtle goes next, though.
Oh no. Well, I'll deal with it. He can't come near it. He can't come near me. Can't come near me. Scared of the light. And if you're over by me, can't come near you either.
Oh,
Myrtle's
that's right. Do you have a
Myrtle-
range attack?
Myrtle's gonna have to just go.
Just my shurikens, which are BS, but I can throw them. But if the second wind's an action, then I don't have an attack.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I'm getting it.
I think it's on the
Oops, sorry, hit that.
I think it's on the screensaver, whatever thing.
Second wind is an action.
Okay. Well, since I'm sitting next to Papaw and Simone's inside and Asher's on the roof, I will take second wind. So
I'll be right there.
half my hit dice is 2d8. Why is there a plus 10? That's fine. That gives me 10 more.
All right. Now, can you add that in, or do I have to do that?
I just added it into my current HP.
Okay. All right. So that was your action.
Yep. And I will go into a harmonious stance or into my flowing stance just in case.
Okay.
As my bonus action.
All right. Simone.
So where are you now? Right where you were?
Yeah.
Just a pet plot. Okay. Because I could move 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I think you have to move me because there are walls.
Yes. Is that where you wanted to go, where you just pointed?
Yeah, up to within, actually straight ahead to within reach of Striker, I think.
Okay. There you go.
Because I have healing touch
Okay. Sweet.
and can, just shake your hand or whatever.
And then when you enact this at second level or higher, it increases by 1d4 for each slot above first. So that would be 5d4 then.
So Striker regains 5d4.
Well, you'll roll. If you go to the bottom of the chat window there, go to d4 and then click that five times and then click roll.
Neat.
There you go. So you get another 12.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, high five.
High five.
I'm back up over half, so don't worry about me now.
All right, so Myrtle can't approach Papaw, but he can approach Simone.
Sure can from that angle.
And I'm trying to remember what it was that he had.
Sledgehammer.
No.
Oh no, that was Otis. He threw it.
He's got the chainsaw. And he's going to take a wild swing with the chainsaw at Simone. Oh, and got a 20. Oh, Simone.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh, and only does 5 points of damage. It just nicks you with it. Maybe gets your hair caught up and it rips out a couple of strands of hair.
Okay.
Ow! That
That's
hurts.
That's the lowest
Oh.
I can go.
But he does have 2 attacks, so I think he's going to do that again. Takes another swing.
Man.
15. What's your defense?
13.
All right, yep. So he's going to do another bit of damage to you. That's a little more. 15.
Oh,
Man.
dang. Is that that's coming off the current HP?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good at all.
Oh, that's gonna be messy.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh.
Oh boy.
How weak are you?
Not good.
Just open up a gash on your arm, and your left arm just goes numb.
Thank God you can healing touch yourself next round.
When I think about you, I healing touch myself.
A different YouTube channel.
I don't think that's YouTube.
Papaw.
Okay, so can I like walk I mean I know I can't occupy the same space, but can I like walk past Simone with my divine light to get him to back up?
I don't think he has to back up.
Oh, he doesn't
He
have
just
to,
can't approach you.
he can't approach me. Okay.
Right.
All right. I didn't know if that would force if it worked like
Mhm.
like hey man. Okay. Well then in that case, what's the best way to do this? See, so here's my question. Do I have to like move around a little bit here since Simone is directly because I don't want her to be in my line of fire?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mhm.
All right. I can do that, and then he can't approach me. But Simone is still standing right there. But she'll get to go again before he does, I hope. So, okay, all right. If anything goes wrong. All right. So back up so he's got more than 10 feet, because I know you said that thing about point blank range.
Mhm.
And we'll blast him with the pistol here again. Hopefully. That'll do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. There's a critical. All right. Roll damage with crit.
Yes, with crit. Oh my God.
Are you serious?
You hit crit, so you roll. Well, you've got a -1, so you roll 2 2s.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm still going to do it again. And hit him again at least. And then do more damage on a non-crit. Oh, no!
No. What are you doing?
Why are
Mega!
here's my question. Why are you not using Cain and Abel?
Because I have to get real close to him, and I don't.
I don't wanna get close to him. How many health points do you have?
39.
Yeah, you can probably get close to him.
You can get close. I have 45. And I'm right up in his face all the time.
All right, Asher, back to you, buddy.
All right. If I need to move a little bit, I can. Yes. For a shot and shoot off a couple arrows, see if I can get him or not.
Those bullets made of.
Billy Putty.
That's a hit.
Oh, there you go.
10 points.
All right.
Damn.
Did that hit?
That's a hit.
13
Ooh,
more.
look at that. All right. All right, so you sink 2 more arrows into him, and he's was he the one that had the stuff, the nails sticking out of him? So I mean, he's just got all of these protrusions now just sticking out of him. Looks like Wolverine in the limited series.
Nice. Good reference.
Thanks.
So not good.
Richard.
All righty. Well, boom, 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 boom. And now I'm flanking him.
Mhm.
So this bastard's going down. We will. 22 hits it.
2 hits, yep.
15 damage.
All right, what are you hitting him with?
The
stick?
quarterstaff. Yeah,
All
my
right.
boomstick. Smacking him upside the head.
All right.
Or no, better yet, I walk up behind him and right, base of the neck.
Base of the neck. Okay. All right. So you hit him in the base of the neck, and you add one more stick to his collection, and drive it directly through the back of his neck and out through the through his throat. And then he slides forward and falls on Simone,
causing her 5 damage.
5 points of damage, and she's dead.
Oh, sorry, Simone. Sorry. I'll lift him up off of her.
And so we're a little late here for time, so I'll kind of sum this up for you as far as what you guys discover at this point, because that was the last of these folks. As you look around this area, number one, you find the screaming individual inside the little shack there in the back. He is still alive, but the flesh on his right arm has just been completely flayed, and it's nothing but muscle. And you can see off to the north of that area, there is a rack up here, like right up against the fence, that has skin that has been hung and is being tanned outside there, as though they are making their own clothing out of the flesh of their victims. Now, the guy that is inside there he's not really able to talk. He's at this point now kind of gone into shock. But you can see on his opposite arm that he has a tattoo of a shepherd's hook.
Does that mean anything?
That cult group?
That's that cult group, yes. Shepherd of the Hills. You've seen that tattoo before. And it looks as though he had 2 companions with him, and the remnants of his 2 companions are on the dinner table in the main house. Looking around the house, if you guys take the time to kind of search around just a little bit, you find that this particular home has been here since about the 1920s. And there are photographs kind of all over the place in here. This family looks as though even before the apocalypse had come, that they were probably an inbred family to begin with. And the apocalypse has basically turned them into cannibals at this time. But you find several references to a name of a family called the Mosswoods. And this would have been the Mosswood family. So for tonight, since we are running a little bit late, I'll go ahead and call it, and then we can probably pick up from here next time. So that was a pretty harrowing little battle there for you guys.
I am picking up that sledgehammer, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I will.
I want that
over to you. You want that as a trophy or something that you're going to actually use?
but probably just as a trophy.
Well, that was ridiculous. Whose dumb idea was it to come to this place?
No, who was the final vote?
Sometimes you let people die.
We did. We let them die.
I said people. These are, I don't know.
Yeah, so
look at that.
I think we need to think about.
I think we should burn those bodies. I think we need to use these fires here.
Yeah. Is this sledgehammer considered a heavy weapon? Hold on. Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
believe
Okay,
it is.
gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
You
Just
have
making
finesse
sure.
with heavy weapons or no?
I've got finesse with everything but heavy weapons.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's why I was seeing if my proficiency bonus would apply to that. I think it says finesse with everything but heavy.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the night after Halloween, uh, facing off with the
Yeah.
inbred Texas Chainsaw Massacre house or the what's the hill
The hills have eyes.
people hills have eyes. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Chainsaw
figured-
Massacre.
There's
Yeah, it's everything but heavy weapons. Yeah, is a finesse weapon to me.
Gotcha.
Holy Meg, Night Myrtle.
Yeah, we
Night-
just we need to think about what we're going to do with this guy if we're taking him back to the camp, or we're putting him out of his misery since he's a cult person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Papaw's Otis, he gets his sign.
I was gonna say, you know, that can be arranged. Right?
Yeah. Exactly. Do we want to bring a cult member back to the camp?
But we can get intelligence information at least on this cult.
It's possible. Yeah, that would be the only good thing about it. But anyway,
He's already halfway tortured.
exactly. Simone can heal him after she heals herself.
Can I heal myself?
Yeah, you can use healing.
You can. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you can use healing hands on yourself. What's your proficiency bonus?
3.
Yeah, you can do it 3 times before short rest then.
Okay. That seems good. We're not having a long rest here, are we?
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm going to lay down with body parts.
You would have time at least for a short rest, because if you guys do go to do the surveillance like you were planning, that would give you time to at least do a short rest up there. And you were going to meet back within 24 hours.
Right.
So you got 2 options. You can go up, take your short rest, do the surveillance, and then make your way back and then catch a rest at Silver Dollar City, or camp out somewhere up here on the hill and then go back after a long rest.
I think it'd be better to get back to the city.
Yeah, with Simone hurt the way she is, I mean, the healing hands isn't going to get her all the way up, but healing hands and a short rest would probably get you close to full, wouldn't it?
Maybe I can try.
She could do a second wind.
Yeah.
She could do healing hands, and she could do a short rest.
Yeah, that would probably get you close to full. Well, we can figure this out beginning of next time too.
Yeah. You think we get some time to think about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll call it for tonight. So,
all right.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Thank you.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Had fun.
Bye.